it should be mentioned that in the last couple of years, during this period of enlargement policy not being very popular, Serbia took a very clear position that EU integration is our strategic goal. And not only by words, but with a clear and very, I would say, really clear and tangible actions and deeds. Just take into account just a couple of days ago, the January 16 referendum decision taken on amending the constitution for providing the basis for enlargement of judiciary independence in the times when such independence is downgraded in many of the EU member states. Or just having viewed the government's undertaking to launch the national panels, starting with the one on December the 10th last year, devoted to the youth ideas and vision of Europe, in the attempt to contribute in a systematic way to the conference on the future of Europe, unfortunately not very inclusive when it comes to the participation of the EU enlargement partners, because we can only make some kind of inputs of individuals and groups to the multilingual platforms on the conference. For instance, take also into account the delivery on keeping democracy stable and vibrant and economy vital and regionally proactive through the Open Balkan Initiative, while protecting human lives and providing public health and showing solidarity with all our neighbors, but also with some member states. I will just mention that in April 2020, the peak of the pandemic, I was asked by President Vučić to go to Rome with the 8 planes of protective masks and gloves, April 2020. And I went there with the 8 planes. Luigi Di Maio was waiting for me, saying that no one showed such a solidarity as Serbia to Italy in that moment, in that particular very difficult moment. Not to mention that we have shared vaccines with all our neighbors, because we were good in, I would say, making clear plan for the supplies for vaccines during the 2020. Even we didn't have a single vaccine before from the COVAX mechanism before March or April 2021. So I think that during the darkest hours of COVID-19 pandemic, we showed responsibility and commitment to European perspective, not only by those solidarity deeds, but also with a tirelessly deepening reforms to make adjustment in the existing negotiation framework to the enhanced methodology and orient the overall direction to the fast implementation of the green agenda for the Western Balkans. By the end, according to all these things that we have done during the difficult year of pandemic, the result was that by the end of the 2021, Serbia has achieved, firstly, the approval that in the cluster on fundamentals, cluster 1, its accession process is considered open, and that really encouraged the extended efforts devoted to systemic structural change to establish undeniable and irreversible balance between the 3 branches of power. And that was finalized by the results of the referendum 3 days ago. And now in the upcoming period, we will prepare a set of judicial laws that will actually put in force all these new constitutional amendments, which provide a wider independence for the judiciary system, meaning that we have completely changed the way how prosecutors and judges will be appointed without any kind of domination of politics or national assembly, which is not the case in all European Union countries.